So this is a swarm trap I made, just to show you guys. I did all my measurements based off of a deep frame with a little bit of bee space on the top, bee space on the bottom. It'll hold 5 frames, so you can use it as a nuke box as well. I'm only gonna have 4 because I'm using it as a swarm trap, and I want the bees to go in here and see that there's lots of space still to do other stuff. I'm putting some old comb in here as an attractant, and I'll put some lemon grass oil on top as well. This is the door I made, so when they're in there I could close it up. It just slides. It's just a piece of venting I cut, 1 washer, rubber washer, and a screw. Works just like that, and that's about it. We're gonna go mount it onto the, oh yeah, here's the back. And actually I have it out like this because I'm gonna put a tie through here to the tree as well, and it's gonna be on some nails too. That's it. All right, so this is where we're gonna put it. The direction of the trap is gonna face southeast. Our apiary is way down at the bottom by the orchard down there. So we want to be about 300 feet away from our own apiary if we can, and on a known flight path. So we know bees go back and forth up through this green space. We have cherry trees up top there. There's fruit trees down below. So bees are going back and forth here. And hopefully this will be a good spot for it. I have a couple nails in the tree, which is going to go through this hole here. This board here is just a spacer just to level the box a bit because it was leaning forward. And then after I get it hung up there, I'm going to put the ties through here and really secure it to the tree. All right, that's that. No. Okay, so secured it to the tree. So I have, like I said, there's 2 nails up here through that little hole I drilled. There's this piece of wood here, which is just fixed to the tree. And the only purpose of that is to have a flat spot for this bottom to rest on, and to kind of kick out the bottom a bit so that it is a bit more level. And then this is what actually is going to hold it onto the tree for the winds we get here. So it doesn't fly off of this. Okay, so we're gonna bait the trap. We already have some old comb in here. Some of it has a little tiny bit of honey on it. As you can see there, not much. And propolis is on here, so all that stuff is good for baiting. But we're also gonna use a little bit of this lemongrass oil. And one thing I forgot to show you guys is, yeah, I have the space here, but I put these tiny little nails here. You can see in the corner I'm touching. That's just so that these frames don't shift forward with the wind and that, in case it gets knocked off level, but that should be good. Okay, so I'm gonna put a little bit of this on. So let's put a tiny bit on top of the frames. Insert that. Just a little bit there. That's probably good. Now I'll put some down by the door. If it comes out. Oh, there we go. And in the hole there a little bit. Good. All right. Okay, so we got this on the pegs, we got it level, we got it baited, we got the tire on the tree, but we don't want the lid to pop off in case it gets really windy. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go under here with our leftover tie, over, actually, better idea, we're gonna start on the far side. And we want to finish on the other side. So I go under. pull that tight. Pull that through here again. Then we can go over this side. And I can tie it right here. Back to our original spot. And now I just keep the lid from popping off. Okay, all tied up. Lid's not going anywhere. It may wiggle a bit, but it's not gonna pop off. It'd have to be crazy wind for that to happen anyways. Okay, so here's a low door. We baited the entrance, we baited the inside. Crystal was saying maybe a bird will fly in there, but we could always do that. Make it a little bit smaller to start. No birds going in there. And then when we do catch a swarm, and we notice there's a whole bunch of bees in here, at nighttime we will shut it closed. And I guess there'll be another video. If not, that's the extent of this. Happy beekeeping.